do anything else, but it's funny. Oh, we have, like, no capitalists left in the country? No, we still have 20%. They're fanatically opposed to me. It'd be funny to play the same scenario, but the other way around. I'm not sure we could pull it off. The problem is we started off with, like, 70% of the population being socialist, so we may not have made it through the first election if we'd taken a capitalist route. Well, it's not that many people involved in our party. We're fine. We're going to be elected, so... Crime-free utopia! The crime rate is now so low, people have forgotten what it really means. Pretty much everyone now leaves their front doors unlocked as a matter of habit, while we look on aghast at the crime-infested hellhole beyond our utopia's borders. I've never had these events happen. This is amazing. We still have a huge budget deficit, but it's less huge. Switch to digital TV? Yeah. Digital TV is awesome. We still have a little bit of internet crime, but I think it'll go away next turn. That is fan-freaking phone tapping. Liberals still like us a fair amount. Although it's gone down a fair bit. Still, everything... Oh, look at this! This is amazing! I'm going to cancel the phone tapping, though. Now that the... Yeah, actually, I'm going to wait for the internet crime to go away, and then I'll cancel the phone tapping. Religious condemnation. The head of the church has called upon you to resign and told his followers not to vote for you or support your party. You have been described as an amoral and spiritually corrupt leader who should not be given the support of the church. Well, I must be doing something right. Safeguard oil supplies. Representatives from oil companies based in our country have requested that the government deploy troops overseas at our oil refineries in the Middle East to protect them from attacks by terrorists. The governments involved are happy for our troops to be stationed on their soil. This is why we have a military. We should not be afraid to use it. Foreign terrorists need to understand that we are prepared to take determined action to safeguard our oil supplies. This is not a foreign invasion, merely the provision of extra security for vital parts of our industry that happen to be overseas. If we do not deploy troops, the oil supply will suffer. On the other hand, it doesn't matter what our motivation is, the symbolism of our troops landing on foreign soil, heavily armed and prepared to sue deadly force, is going to cause a major backlash in some countries. It's likely this will lead to both problems with international relations and the possibility of increased terrorism. Our troops are not the security wing of the oil companies, and this is no job for them. It's tough. I'm going to say do not deploy troops because I'm a hippy-dippy liberal socialist. And also, our oil demand is basically non-existent because we don't use cars. We are truly a hippie paradise. Has this not gone away? God damn it. There's no crime. Intelligence services, like... I can't do anything more for you, buddy. I could, wow, that was interesting. I could, implement some more law and order stuff. Internet censorship. Like, I could do something that just drops internet usage a little bit. I just want it to go away. Oh, internet crime. There we go. We're just gonna put this in for a turn. That's gonna be enough. And I can probably drop the phone tapping now. Not that it's bothering me. I kind of like the idea of having it in place. There we go. No more internet crime. There we go. Almost no deficit anymore. Police officers have arrested a con man who is staying in our country illegally. Under normal circumstances, he would be eligible to be deported back to his country of origin. The man claims that if he's sent back to his homeland, he is likely to be tortured by the government. Well, we're going to keep him here because we don't want to participate in that, right? Okay, let's check the GDP. So there's probably still a little bit of a meltdown going on. There is. And yet, despite that, we are rocking, and it's going away. It's improving. We're doing fine. Internet crime's gone away, so I'm gonna get rid of censorship because seriously, no internet censorship. Get rid of that crap. And next turn, retail merger. Yeah, I'm gonna block the merger because mega firms are a bad idea. And we're currently turning a surplus again. Hooray, go us. Nothing much to do now except cruise to victory. No drilling. We're hippies. I didn't even read it. It's like, nope, no drill. No drill, baby, drill. Religious still hate us. Oops, that's not them. That's not them. Still, like, they have no membership. Screw the religious. We're educating the crap out of the religious. Yeah, we're in good shape. Air quality is pretty good. It's going down a little bit, I think, because the GDP improved. But I don't think it's going to get to a really bad place at any point. Literacy is very high. Lifespan is incredible. Crime is still at an all-time low. Airport expansion. Oh, air noise pollution, yeah. Air quality is important. You know what? I'm going to go for it, though. I'm fine with allowing more travel. I think we can deal with the air quality. We've dealt with it at this point. I don't think it's going to come back. Another election. Like, what can we possibly do? How do we reduce crime more? Like, we can't make any of these promises. I don't know, we'll see if we can increase equality and cut poverty some more. Ah, no, I'm going to pass this law. That's fine. Another election. Look at this. Like, BAM! Re-elected. I think we have, yeah, one more potential victory. So we have to last through a third turn, but it's going to happen, obviously. V-chip, no. No V-chips in their TV. I don't like that kind of infringement on our freedom. The Liberals, that should make the Liberals happy. Or at least not piss them off. They're already pissed off with the phone tapping, but not that pissed. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of our debt entirely. That would be a pretty awesome feeling, wouldn't it? So what can we do? I don't know. I said reduce poverty and increase equality, right? Poverty's already low. Sales tax is hurting this. Which also... yeah, sales tax increases poverty and hurts equality. Can we just... oh, we can't. We could drop a little. Just a little. That's a little more than a little. Because we're at 24 billion. We'll drop it down to about a 20 billion income. Let's see what that does for us. Foreign presidential visit. Ooh. No. We have to accept the visit. We have to talk to people, even if they're shitheads. And hopefully we'll improve the situation. Oh. Oh, it'll piss off the international community? No, I'll turn it down. They're that bad? I see. Alright. I didn't realize they were that bad. Oh, foreign aid. They're not giving much foreign aid. It's actually hurting our foreign relations. Which is, in turn, not helping our international trade as much as it could, which affects our GDP. Although, no, this is pretty high. No, let's just keep going. I think we're just gonna power through. A hunger strike. That's rough. I'm not too worried about terrorism right now because I have such a good phone tapping network and intelligence services, so I'm willing to take the hit there. It's not the end of the world. But see, like, you get internet economy. Nice! Go us! What was I gonna say? I like how there are interesting decisions, like, every single turn, basically. Ah, religious symbols in schools. Ban them or not? Here's the thing. I am an extremely devout atheist. You know, like, I'm very, very strongly, I'm definitely, clearly, positively an atheist. I mean, I'll say clearly I'm agnostic in that you can't really know for sure that there's no God, but I say that you know, it seems so incredibly unlikely that I feel safe just saying, no, there's no God, and this and this and this and this. You know, I don't want religious people intruding on me. But the idea of banning religious symbols, I can't agree with that. I don't like it. The one exception I will do is this is a thing in Canada where people who are doing their citizenship, like swearing in ceremonies, would have to uncover their faces mostly as an identity thing, like, you know, check your photo ID while I've got to see your face type thing. And that to me is a different type of situation. But banning religious symbols, no, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't seem right. Okay, keep going. Just power through more of these. Fishing quotas. Yes, quotas are fine. It's going to piss off farmers more, but screw them, they hate us anyway. Child labor laws. Yeah, no child labor. So if you guys want to read this stuff, you're just going to have to play it again. I'm just going to power through the end. There's not much interesting. Terrorist attack. Did I not say something about not being afraid of terrorists? Uh-oh. Positive discrimination. It's another tough question, huh? Higher priority job, yeah. Need this law. In economic terms, it makes no sense for people below or above a certain age to be rendered unemployable. Also, in human right terms, there's much needed compensation for years of discrimination in the workplace against ethnic minorities, women, the elderly, and the disabled. On the other hand, this is a deeply flawed law. It makes no sense to fight discrimination by using discrimination to create two problems: that of the minority members who feel they may not have achieved the position on merit, and the resentment of the potential employee who was denied the job, right? So this is affirmative action. Do you give minorities an upper hand in finding a job? It's an incredibly tough question, very, very complex. Again, I think there are right times for it, wrong times for it, and I wouldn't know how to say it as a blanket thing. However, here it's easy. We are hippy-dippy socialist liberals, so we're going to go and pass this law in this particular thing. Easy decision to make. And continuing forward. Debt protection law? Oh, these are people who are harassing, like the debt collectors. Yeah, those people are evil. We're going to limit them somewhat. Might hurt our GDP a little, but I don't think so. Market meltdown is mostly gone, but it still isn't great. Our debt has been cut like in half from our high point. Things going well there. Countryside access law? Oh! So people in the countryside or whatever, should people be allowed to walk across anyone's property, basically? In unused land, like, you know, this wide open land. And I think in the UK, it's like this, basically. You know, even if you have a property and you have like a fence put up to keep your cattle in, you still need these special areas that allow people to come through because anyone can walk anywhere, more or less. I think it's kind of sort of the way it works. And I always thought that was kind of cute and cool, and I'm going to go for it because it's adorable. Next turn. An immigration scandal again. Nuclear power station. Personally, I think nuclear power is actually very, very, very important for us. I think it will improve all kinds of pollution, give us sustainability and all kinds of things going forward. I understand there's a real risk, though, and these things have to be weighed extremely carefully. And, you know, it's like, well, sure, 99% of the time they're fine, but that 1% when they go wrong, could potentially be really bad, and I get that. So I'm like in favor of investigating nuclear power, basically. Let's not just avoid it because it's scary type of thing. But in this game, yeah, we'll just prevent it because that sounds like the sort of thing we'd do. Flag burning law? No, that's stupid. You don't ban flag burning. Like, you know, people are like, oh, the military defend, you know, people died to, you know, protect our flag. No, they died to protect your country and what the country represents. And part of what your country generally represent is freedom to do stupid shit like burning your own flag, which is meaningless. Who cares? Are we in debt, really? Or we have a deficit again? Economic cycle is bad, still a little market meltdown. I guess that's part of it. Yeah, it's not so bad. Controversial march. right-wing group wanting to do a march. That's always tough, right? Freedom of speech until some assholes decide to really use their freedom of speech. I'm going to allow it. But then I'm going to punch him in the face. Yeah, I mean... Wow, patriots hate me. Hate me! Ah, that's amazing. Oh, that is so good. Wow. Nobel Prize. One of our brightest citizens has won the Nobel Prize for Chemistry. That just goes to show that we have some of the best educated and brightest people in the modern world. It is being reported as a superb vindication of our education policies. Go us. Blasphemy. Oh. A book that bashes religion. We're not gonna... No, we don't ban books. It just doesn't happen. That's wrong. Nothing happened this time. And we have a surplus. Ah, everything is good and rosy. Alright, we're going to keep rushing forward to the next election. I should have maybe made the term a little shorter. Doesn't matter what... We promise anything. It doesn't matter because this ends. Another miracle operation. Go us. We're going to win the election. Easily. Oh, we failed our election. That's bad, but... Wow. Only the motorists and religious didn't vote for us, like... almost completely. When there was no turnout, there were just what, none of them? Wow. Like even the conservatives, people love us. Congratulations, guys. We are the best prime minister ever. Ever. And that is Democracy 2, an awesome, amazing game. I don't think it's too expensive these days. Check it out, Positech Games, just Google it, you'll find it. Actually, I'll try to put a link in the doobly-doo down below. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.